Hello everyone and welcome to another installment of the Coin Dictionary. I'm Woohoo and today I've got for you this 50 centavos coin from 1921 from Mexico to talk about. We'll go over the history, the value, the basics, and any of the pertinent information about this coin. So let's get started. This is the obverse where we see the issuing entity Estados Unidos Mexicanos across the top, the United Mexican States. We have here an eagle devouring a snake sitting atop a cactus, the traditional emblem of Mexico, along with a wreath on the bottom. And you might see something rather curious on either side of the eagle's head, 0.720 on either side. I'll get into that in a minute. On the other side, we see the denomination 50 centavos right there with the date down below, 1921, a liberty cap which says Libertad and with some rays coming out from it, and a wreath around the bottom edge of the coin. And also in between the 5 and the 0 of the denomination is an M mint mark for the Mexican Mint, the Casa de Moneda de Mexico, which has been minting Mexican coins since 1535. I mentioned the composition a little bit. I alluded to it anyway with this 0.720 on this side. This is 72% silver in composition, 8.33 grams in weight, 27 millimeters in diameter, 2 millimeters thick, with a smooth edge and an edge inscription. We see right here, Independencia y Libertad. Independence and freedom is what that means. Now, these coins were produced between 1919 and 1945. 1921 has a mintage of 21,864,000 for circulation. Although how many have survived after all these years, who knows? The intrinsic silver value of this coin, it has almost 0.2 of an ounce of silver. So at about an $81 an ounce silver price, this coin has a minimum bullion value of about $15.54 US. Now, having said that, it can go for significantly more on the secondary market. This coin, as you can see right here, the one that I've got that I'm showing you right now, has some wear on the high points of the eagle's breast right there, as well as on the cactus down below. So it's not perfectly uncirculated. As you can see, it's got a little bit of damage over there as well. But some examples that are just about as worn as this example is have sold for about $9, so below melt. There's some that have sold for even about melt value, $16, and some that have sold in sets of 2 or 3 for about maybe $14 a piece. So it would stand to reason anyway that the nicer the coin, the more valuable it is, as long as it's not cleaned. But it seems that secondary market listings can kind of go all over the place. The range on this that I'm looking at, just from a cursory standpoint, is about $10 to $20 for examples in average circulated condition. There is one example that I'm seeing that sold in mid-January 2026 that was blast white and pretty much uncirculated, that went for $35. Anyway, hope that cleared up some information on this coin, and I'll see you next time when I've got another coin to talk about. I'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching the video. My name's Christian and I own The Coin Dictionary, and I'd also encourage you to visit us at our website, thecoindictionary.com, and on Instagram at thecoindictionary. And I'd also like to draw your attention to some other helpful coin resources, such as my other YouTube channel, Treasure Town, which does more in-depth videos about coins and collectibles, as well as some resources like coinmeltprice.com, which shows up-to-date precious metals pricing, as well as the melt values of the coins that you own, coinsmetalscards.com, which will both be a marketplace and a news source for coins, metals, and cards, as the name suggests, as well as whatsthegrade.com, which will develop into a stickering service for already graded collectibles. Have a great day, and I hope to see you on some of our other videos.